I will do the intro in like 5 seconds. So
Okay,
you press
we're live.
Welcome everyone to the anti-reviews, anti-podcast, where we do not watch Gamera. Actually, we have watched Gamera. What am I saying?
Yeah.
Welcome. Actually, the video title is PurpleColonel made me watch this Gamera thing, this weird Netflix thing, you know?
Yeah.
And also Fionna and Cake. Also Weekend Warrior.
Hello. Oh, this was Purple Colonel's idea?
Yeah.
Well,
I wanted
he
to
wanted
watch the
Gamera, I
Gamera.
wanted Adventure Time, so...
Actually, I wanted
It's a
Godzilla,
compromise,
but yeah,
so
you weren't willing to watch all those
as our
90-year-old movies.
as our one Asian friend, how bad was Gamera?
No, I liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
liked
I think it's okay. It could have been slightly more interesting, but I mean, it's so weird. Like the Japanese culture is just so weird, you know.
How was it weird for you, man?
Just like everything. God,
In this
it's like-
show, though, they're just using like Walkmans and stuff. It's like the most normal things ever. There's nothing super nuts about it, except for like the monsters.
Like, I think the sensibilities, that's why I'm curious about why Florian thinks it's weird.
Well, for one, like every time they think something is funny, it will not translate, of course. Like, and then also like, it's just like random Pokemon being really big and stomping through town. Like, wow, cool, so innovative. But then, like, I guess mild spoiler. Then there's this cool conspiracy happening, but it doesn't really go on for that long, and then it goes back to just being about the monsters, I guess. So whatever.
Can I just say how incredibly fucked up the fights get?
Yeah.
And I kind of fucking love it. And like the gore on humans is like dialed back. Like you can see like the stabbing, but like actual getting ripped out and shit, you don't really see it. But it gets pretty graphic.
Yeah.
Which is a fun contrast to the wacky, whimsical children.
Yeah, I mean, like there were even bits where like humans got like eaten and stuff, and you saw that, and that's unheard of. Like I've sat through like, so far I've sat through like 12 of these Godzilla movies, and in those they will not, like, I think they have like a mandate or something that you can't show Godzilla eating people, and in this they're just like fuck it.
Well, yeah. I mean, Gamera doesn't eat people, right?
Yeah, it's just all his enemies, but like in those Godzilla ones, like neither do any of his monsters. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
They just like ignore the humans for the most part in those movies.
Yeah, I mean that's what they should do. I mean, are you kidding me? You're really telling me that there's sustenance in those humans?
Well, yeah. In this one, they specifically want to eat children, like specifically kids. Which
it gives them the wacky powers, right?
Yeah.
Welcome, Simeon Jimmy. What was your opinion on this thing you haven't seen?
I think children's bones are very healthy for Godzilla's. I think there's a lot of calcium in there, both.
Okay.
And I don't know why you guys are shitting all over this.
I'm not shitting on it. It's great.
The concept of eating children should be celebrated, Florian.
I mean, I guess it's probably better than eating adults, you know? Like, it's probably a
definitely.
Better snack.
Yeah, less wasted
Softer
years.
Children. Yeah.
It's a delicacy.
Less tragic that they went through schooling.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Like, is it more sad to die at 18 right when you graduate and you wasted your whole life going to school, or just die as a kid and don't even suffer at all?
Yeah, you don't even understand like the ramifications of what you're losing. Like, Jesus, if when I was a kid, I was going on crazy adventures where I would almost die, and I was like, yeah, okay, whatever, right? And
that's what it was like in Austria, crazy adventures every day.
Yeah,
Gamera is based on a true story. It's based on Florian's life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that one time I found a turtle, and then it turned out to be the one kaiju that's actually for humanity.
Yeah, you found the specific magical turtle just tied up in some seaweed or whatever.
Yeah.
It didn't need my help at all, you know. It would have just grown into its full size and it would have been fine. But because I saved it, now it's on our side. Pretty convenient.
Yeah. It's a world changing events there and stuff, you know, in the backyard.
So how do you like the chemistry of these kids?
I thought it was really well done, honestly. Like, they're fun. I don't know how to... I'm not sure how to describe that without it sounding fucking creepy, honestly. But they're they're good friends. They know each other. They support each other. They help out and stuff, and they never leave anyone behind.
I mean, like, it starts out with one of the the American child is just a super bully and he beats up the guys. And then,
of course he does,
And then the main characters are like, one of them is just like some kind of hero that always wants to fight the bully even when he's gonna get destroyed. And then the other kid is just like a teenage Einstein who's like, yes, if we do this, we'll definitely win this fight. I made these smoke bombs.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They have the nerdy
that was
kid
funny.
Brilliant. Relatable.
It was funny, like, they tested the aerosol and that there's like a custom flamethrower, but they never used it on the bully. Like, just fucking burn the guy.
And I would have taught them.
In the training sequence, right? That was funny.
They went further than I thought with some of the violence, but they didn't. They weren't quite gonna burn a child alive, I guess, in that one. And we find out later that he's supposed to be 12, which I'm not sure I believe that.
No, please. No way.
He looks like he's like 16 or something, but they say at some point that he's 12. So.
Well, the thing is that the Japanese wouldn't know how an American 12-year-old will look, and I guess to them it would look larger, you know?
Maybe.
Yeah, Brody.
I don't know.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was playing Sunset Overdrive
ready to be
when he showed
quarterback,
up.
You know? Definitely how kids look.
Yeah.
What do you feel about the adult supporting characters, guys?
There's like
God.
The one thing is that twist, this like second half twist or episode 5 twist or whatever, that the scientist lady is actually evil, despite having literally 0 signs and being like the nicest character in the whole show. That was a little weird, but yeah.
What?
I don't know.
I mean, I thought that was like the only time something interesting happened, you know?
I knew it was interesting. I don't know though on how much I believe that. It's weird.
Why wouldn't you believe it? Do you think that the evil people are just incapable of putting on a fake smile?
Well, no, but that's like the sort of thing that you'd foreshadow like a little bit, though, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Like it's like the only thing that could like foreshadow it is that how much they know about shit. But
is that actually true? Like, does Japanese stuff ever foreshadow anything?
I think I'd like to think. Yeah, I can't think of something right now.
Yeah,
I'm thinking that every time I saw a twist, and that it was like no way of knowing that was a twist. Like in Attack on Titan, when it turned out, they were evil all along. Like, nope, you did not foreshadow that in the slightest.
I mean,
like who in Attack on Titan?
Like Reiner, like for example, there was like nothing that would indicate this.
He was sus, but yeah, he's not like.
Well, I don't think he was sus, but okay, I guess.
I've never seen Attack on Titan.
Oh, good. Don't invest time.
How dare you? Attack on Titan is. We are gonna watch Attack on Titan. This is your fault now. We can.
No, let's not. Let's not watch it.
Oh yeah, let's not watch the greatest anime of all time.
You're not saying this, but my face is like making the throw up face. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I did like how the smarmy guy, the James, that fuck. He's like shady, but he helps the kids. But he's still like piece of shit.
Yeah,
well, the guy in the suit.
Yeah, the suit guy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I didn't remember that his first name was James.
Yeah,
me neither. I can't believe how cringe he is though. Like when he's on that boat and he's just shitting his pants and
he goes,
so embarrassing.
Goes
like
wild there.
how on earth does that make it into like anything in Japan? How is that funny to anyone, or like acceptable even? Like you don't see that kind of character outside of Japan, right?
Just like shit your pants guy.
Sometimes.
Just complete coward for like 20 minutes straight, you know?
Yeah, and then he like fully recovers by the end of that too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he definitely got it out of his system.
Yeah. I don't know, I thought that was fun. You know, just a little bit where he's completely manic for an episode. You know, it's good.
Yeah, great. Wow, such well-written characters. I love when he's just manic for no reason.
It's because he's afraid of the boat. He doesn't want to get on the submarine. You know, it makes perfect sense. And there was no other submarine in the show, so yeah.
Yeah, that was his one weakness. It's completely insane when he gets in a submarine.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Guess he should just jumped out and swam. Guess.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would have been. that would have been too dumb, I think, if he'd actually gotten out or something.
Like they almost died a few times because he's just there like distracting everyone, being a complete idiot. Yeah, but
Yeah.
but no, jumping overboard, that would have been insane. Okay.
Well, yeah, I don't know. He would have died, and then he wouldn't have been in the rest of the show. So,
yeah, I think in an American show they would have had to knock him out. There was no way they would be able to take this kind of bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know. It's always weird, like imagining how they'd handle these sorts of things in an American production. Just how differently it would be, and every single little bit.
Like in the Godzilla, right? The Godzilla American remake, they instead of focusing on the monster, they have this subplot with what's his face?
Like Bryan Cranston is in there.
Bryan Cranston's son.
Yeah,
no,
he's
Bryan
the main
Cranston's
character.
Yeah, but they should have killed the kid and kept Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, they absolutely should have. Yeah, I don't know.
Obviously, but I don't know. Was he too expensive? Who knows?
Maybe.
He couldn't have been too expensive for a movie. I don't know.
But that would have been a better play than Mr. Quicksilver.
Was that who that was?
Yeah, that was Quicksilver, the MCU Quicksilver, I think.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Gosh.
Yeah.
That's
and then
such a bad idea.
Wow. That's funny.
Yeah, and I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna focus on the human drama and less on the monsters.
Yeah.
But they learned their lesson in the next Godzilla movies because it's focusing more on the spectacle because that's why people watch this shit.
Yeah, King of the Monsters is great. Just going through all the that's the 2019 one, and it's just non-stop monster fighting and stuff. It's great.
Yeah, that's why people watch this shit.
That would bore me to death. Wow. Let me never not watch that one.
I mean, there's still a human plot. It's just kind of less significant. They do impact what happens more, though, I'm pretty sure, just with their magic devices and stuff.
Yeah, I guess I'm just the opposite. Everyone's like, oh yeah, just let the monsters fight. Just stop wasting our time with the humans. And I'm like, how can I possibly care about these monsters if we aren't looking at humans?
You didn't feel anything for Gamera when he got his fucking hand cut off?
Yeah?
That was so weird. It's like the kid, it looked like the kid was linked to him because he held his hand.
The kid is some sort of psychic link.
But then he wasn't, and it was really weird. Like, what were they
doesn't
thinking?
Doesn't the kid have 5,000 midichlorians or something like that?
Did they say that? Yeah, they tested his blood, and he had magic in his blood.
Yeah. His kaiju factor or whatever the fuck they call it. I forgot what they call it. There was
all the kaijus can see him through walls. I guess they can see everything through walls, but he's highlighted, so I guess he must have double life force or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, 9,000 midichlorians.
Man, he's the most delicious child. Wow.
But there's this good Godzilla movie that I like.
No way.
Which one?
Shin Godzilla.
Oh, yeah. I keep hearing that's the best one.
Yeah.
I think it starts out great, but then he just turns into regular Godzilla and it's boring again.
Oh, wow.
Well, unfortunately, I've had it all spoiled for me already, but yeah.
Well, have you seen it, Weekend? Is that what you said? Or did
Shin
you
Godzilla,
see a trailer?
yeah. Oh, how fucking dare you!
I mean,
I fucking watched Shin. I liked it.
I mean, it disagree with me. Do you not think he became regular Godzilla?
He's like a fucked up version of regular Godzilla, though. He's still really distinct.
It's like a weakened version, but it's more of like I remember this fucking Kino moment in it, where he first unleashes the nuclear blast, and there was this like Japanese operatic thing on the background.
Yeah, that scene's like famous now for just being just really harrowing and horrible. Yeah.
So isn't Godzilla supposed to be good, but then in this one he's just like pure evil, right?
Yeah.
Godzilla's like he goes back and forth. Yeah.
Brilliant.
It depends if it's a Godzilla versus.
Well, he keeps getting rebooted. It's not his fault. He's not like it's not like he can't make up his mind. It's just
Well, it is though.
They won't let him.
Yeah.
I wonder they just focus on versuses. Oh well.
Yeah, even in the like schlocky 60s ones that I've been watching through, they still like make sure to have a human drama to try to tie it all together and stuff, and usually it kind of works, so I don't know. It's not terrible.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I switched away from that tree music you sent, and I'm listening to Gamera soundtrack, but then it just started becoming epic. What was that?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
The big electric guitar is gonna come in and stuff.
I'll turn it down as low as I can, I guess.
Yeah, it had a really good soundtrack, I thought. Just all the crazy music going on when they fight.
Well, here's another blasphemy by me, but I have like no brain for music, and I always immediately forget soundtrack music.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't like hum you any of the music. I just remember it being really cool. But yeah,
I'm listening to it now, and it sounds like a generic version of the Star Wars Imperial March.
Are we talking about the OST of Gamera or?
Yeah,
Gamera.
Okay.
Well, it's actually the original one I'm listening to, so whatever.
I see.
Oh,
so I guess they say
like
then.
like the 60s like Gamera movie soundtrack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I haven't seen those
I like
yet.
the ending theme. I like the ending theme more than the opening theme.
Yeah, the opener is kind of weird. It's just like normal anime peppy rock thing, but yeah. The ending music's pretty good. It's like something you'd find out of a Call of Duty Zombies map, like hidden in there.
Yeah.
Wow, how is that an endorsement?
Well, they put all those like cheesy rock songs in those. I don't know. Gets you amped to fight the zombies.
Wow. Zombies in Gamera, damn.
They had a zombie. Virus was kind of a zombie, you know. He was undead or whatever.
Then he ate, and then he's back again. So that's how it works.
They feed him a bunch of tiny baby grouse, and then he wakes all the way up. It's a really small meal, actually, for such a big creature, but I don't know.
Yeah, I guess
no, because he ate some people also, so he gets stronger, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
I did like that episode where Joe stepped up and saved everyone.
Yeah, this is good stuff. I wish he didn't have to be the one to die, because he was like my favorite guy.
What?
But,
he was such a whiny brat. I'm glad he died.
No, he was the smart one. He was the only smart one, telling them to like leave and not die.
Maybe we should not be in the tunnel where this big hole is right now.
Yeah. No, it's just a puppy. No, it's clearly not.
Idiot.
Well, he was right that time, but then not trusting the corporation. Come on, when has a corporation ever done wrong? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the part you took issue with as far as believability. And
well, he became the most whiny in that. Yeah.
I mean, he was right though. They're cultists and stuff, you know.
Yeah, well, too bad, I guess. You've tried saving your friends long enough. Just time to go along with it, you know. Just become the human sacrifice.
Okay. That's a good. That should be the message in a show. Trust the corporation until you die.
Yeah, become the sacrifice.
Yeah.
So what was the plan anyways? Why did they need the kids? Like, it seems like they unleashed the Kaitus just fine without the kids.
Well, when they eat the kids, then something special happens to the monsters, and they'll like, I think they said that they'll like decay after they eat 100 million, 1,000 billion people or something. I don't know.
No, I think it was this like in like episode 6 or 5. They experienced the holographic flashback, right?
Yeah.
And there was this like, and the ambiguous foundations like, oh, finally, once we have decimated the human population, we can control it, something like that. And the kids' DNA helps them control the beast or something.
Yeah, it's
right?
something like that. I didn't.
They were going to
how it
control
works.
Gamera, right at the end, like his eyes are turning red and everything.
Yeah, they actually were able to do that, so they actually didn't apparently need the kids.
Yeah.
How strange. It seems like they were too competent despite their human sacrifice having been foiled. I think it would have been more interesting if the story was just more about them trying to sacrifice the kids.
With the evil villainous scientists as the main character, or?
Well, yeah.
That would be funny.
Yeah. I mean, like she just gets defeated like one episode too early, I think.
Well, yeah. I don't know. They got rid of her really quick.
I mean, it feels pretty anticlimactic when they just introduced that she was gonna sacrifice them, and then they kill her off one episode later.
I think they had enough going on in that last one that they could get away with it.
I mean, they had too much going on, as is the case in most anime. Like, you could have just stuck to that one plot; it would have been better, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. My main issue is just with how the cult kind of comes out of nowhere, like halfway through the show. So.
I mean, I guess it's fine to just have like a twist that's actually a twist and you didn't see coming.
Yeah. It was fun at least, just having it take a turn, sudden dive, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you should have liked it considering like the whiny character was finally right.
Yeah.
Nah, I guess he was right all along. Like when the kid was gonna save the turtle and then he almost drowned and he had to save him. Oh, God, what? But then he decided that they should fight the bullies, so I guess he wasn't brave then, right?
Yeah.
Or was the other kid deciding that?
It was the main kid who decided they should fight the bullies, so yeah.
Ah, okay. Well, I guess they're both annoying then. Damn.
Yeah. What did you think of how they like in that I forget which episode it was, like 4 or something, or 3? They convinced the whole military that Gamera is actually the good one and stuff.
Well, that's pretty funny, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so silly because they like how would the military not be able to tell that it's specifically not fighting them?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty easy easy to notice that once this monster that comes in, it kills the other one and then it immediately leaves. You know, like it should be, I'd think,
like,
kind of clear.
Obvious.
Like normally, like American military, I could forgive it because they don't have like Godzilla's attacking them all day, but like they were so ready to hit that. That Godzilla with everything they had.
Yeah.
So why on earth haven't they considered that maybe it won't be evil? Like if you just see a big animal, you don't just shoot it.
Well, I mean, tensions are high, so I don't blame them for freaking out the first time, but yeah, it just seems like pattern of behavior on them. Yeah.
And then they just believe the kids. That was pretty silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a plot mandated things so that they can become friends with the white guy. I think that's why it's there.
Yeah, that probably. Yeah.
I guess it's too bad that the Godzillas never are able to talk, because that would have been like, it's pretty silly that the kids are able to persuade it. The military. Like, if Gamera could just talk, then he would say, "Cut it out," and they would.
There's some old Godzilla movies where they talk.
You, fuck.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there's a few older Godzilla movies where they talk, and it's like it's horrible. They've given them these horrible voice. I think in the Japanese version, actually, they give them like manga speech bubbles, just in the movie.
Oh my god! Isn't that weird?
It's really
Well,
weird and
telepathic.
horribly jarring. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Why?
Nice.
It's just baffling.
Yeah. It's
Sounds
Like
pretty
this is
great
a
idea.
style choice. You don't need to understand the language to go in the cinema. That looks odd.
Yeah, I mean, just swap it out for like English words. It's not any better. Watch
Well,
a Superman
they
movie and like he starts talking in comic book. Like, no, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Well, they should have just done the anime thing where it zooms in on Gamera's face and he's like, how can I convince these people? You know?
Yeah, that could have. We hear his like inner monologue.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah, imagine
Would've
just
been-
the whole movie like that.
yeah, would have been something.
Yeah.
Really weird something, but yeah.
Yep. Better than speech bubbles.
Yeah.
Alright, so what happens in the end? I guess spoilers.
Yeah.
Oh, in the end, the ambiguous organization that wants to kill all humanity on Earth manages to control Gamera, but at the last minute, little main kid goes, "No, Gamera, don't do it!" And Gamera just goes, "Yeah, I won't." Then he kills the guys on the moon with a fucking sniper beam.
Yeah.
Crazy accurate, yeah. But he
Yeah.
he dies randomly, and also the kid knew he was gonna die.
Yeah. Well, the kid's
Yeah,
got
why
that
did that-
psychic
like-
link to him. He like felt when his
I
arm
think-
came off, and yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
brilliant.
because he sustained too much damage and he forced himself to awaken to fight the final boss.
Wow, that's how it
It's-
works.
Yeah, I think it's a plausible reason in my
No,
head. And then
it's
he then fires the
stupid.
beam.
Like they specifically established that if they just take damage, they'll just fall over, and then the crystal can heal them. But no, this time he turns to ash. Wow.
No, it's for drama.
Well, yeah, but it's
But
silly.
but this is the stupid thing I'm thinking, right? Like main kid goes, "It's our turn to protect you." But at the end, when Gamera Jr. grows up again, he's gonna be the guy that's gonna protect you. What the fuck are you
Well,
talking about?
yeah.
It's,
Well,
it's
it
your
might-
turn.
It might
They gotta
take a
help him
few
through
days
those
for him
early
to grow
years.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or early days or whatever, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know if-
gonna be 1 hour before he becomes a big guy.
I'd like to see a show of that, like just them raising their own little baby Gamera and having him swim
Yeah.
around in the bathtub or something, and then
I mean,
And
that
as he
turtle
grows-
was like it really does not take long from that first turtle to being that huge Godzilla. So
Yeah.
I don't know if
Probably
that's
pretty
like
short
supposed to be
series.
literally the same turtle or not, but yeah.
well, why else would he have a link to that? There's no
Well,
way
because
that the storytelling could be this stupid that they have a turtle, and then the Gamera has a psychic link to this specific boy who saved the turtle.
It's like a
and-
theme
and-
thing
and
or
also,
something. Because it
we've
was in
shown-
his blood, so
We're
I don't
shown
know.
repeatedly that tiny animals turn into big kaijus.
That is
like,
true. Like
really
really
fast.
quickly too, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's no way that wasn't the real Gamera, you know?
I do think it's the same one.
Yeah.
Even though I think it probably looked different, but it was the same somehow. It just... I guess it was just turned from a real turtle, but then the baby Gamera is just like a fully formed Gamera, but small.
Yeah. I don't know.
Big eyes, though.
In one of the movie series, there's like a bit in the lore where turtles aren't actually real in that universe. So like Gamera is like a one of a kind thing that no one's ever seen, has no reference point for.
Well, they said that it's a big turtle.
Yeah,
and
in this one they
would
know what turtles are.
They would look at whether or not it's a new kind of turtle.
Yeah,
But then again, maybe they have tortoises, but no turtles.
maybe. Which one is Gamera though? Because he's I guess he's more of a turtle in this one because he's very kind of flat and.
But then
has the
later it
flippers.
said that he is bad on water and good on land.
Oh
against
no, that was
that
the
stingray.
No, that was the stingray that's bad on land, is what they're saying, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
because Gamera's good in every environment.
But Gamera as a turtle would also be bad on land.
Well, no, he just pops out his legs and wanders around.
He needs.
Yeah.
He is slower on land than anywhere else.
Turtles are very slow on land. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Gamera.
But you know what what Gamera? You know what he's just gonna do? He's just gonna do the badass spin shell move, and he's gonna kill the thing. That's what he's gonna fucking do.
Yeah, he could have just done that every time. Damn.
Yeah. Maybe.
And
that's what
so
I don't get.
Too.
Well,
no, shut up!
You say it looks gory? What? Like
I said it looks cool.
He just goes to them, and then they just turn into two neatly cut halves.
Yeah, because it's
the
a
fact
cartoon.
that he's not a knife. He's just like, how can a turtle function like a knife? I don't understand.
I assume his jets are coming out like so fast and so strong that they form like a perfect like lightsaber blade or something on there. You know?
Yeah. The blue thing that surrounds him is like a saw.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
When he does the move.
Damn, he was just doing a Pokemon move again. He didn't actually use his body to attack.
Yeah. Gyaos uses bite. It's super effective on humans, you know. So shit like...
Yeah.
Tragic.
Gamera's he's got those fireballs that just obliterate everything. Like he hit that stingray one time and it just fell over dead. Like that was great stuff. Yeah. My favorite bit.
Okay, so I guess we're nearing the end, but let's talk about all the bad monsters. Which ones did you like best?
I love the knife guy. Giron?
I mean, I was gonna say that's like the only good one, actually.
No, they're all great, but he's my favorite though. Yeah, I loved them all. But yeah, Giron, just the fact that he's that sharp. While having like being so big and having a head, like a knife head that's clearly like still at the very least a good couple meters long or whatever, but like still he manages to slice through these things perfectly as if the knife was like the size of a regular tiny kitchen knife.
Yeah, I mean that's like, I think he's probably like 100 meters long. It's crazy.
Yeah,
like
he's
the head.
Really big.
And then he could just jump up and do a spin attack, but it actually makes sense, unlike Gamera's spin attack.
Yeah, he's just flipping all over the place and stuff. It's great.
Yeah, it's like one of those spinning knives that you just throw, I guess.
Yeah, he's got like springs in his body or something, so he's able to really lean in there and smack things and really cut them up, I guess.
And then we have like a stingray that has a really long tail, which is just really weak for some reason.
Yeah, they didn't do much with the tail. I don't know. I don't know. I think all of these are from existing movies and stuff, so it'd be interesting to compare how they act in those. Being played by people in giant suits and stuff.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't bother watching movies about this.
I'm gonna have to watch through all of them. There's like 9 Gamera movies. I'm gonna watch them all.
Are you doing?
Oh, wow.
You're already wasting so much time reviewing all those Godzillas on your...
If I do Godzilla, I've got to do Gamera too, though, you know?
No!
Like,
Why?
You gotta.
I have a question.
Like, all these others.
Contain yourself.
Is Gamera like the same universe as Godzilla or no?
No.
Or it's like
they're like competing companies. And like Godzilla's like Gamera started as like a full-on rip-off. So
no, you made us watch the Digimon.
But you're the one who didn't want to watch Godzilla.
You tricked me.
We could have watched the fucking. We could have watched like people. I mean, supposedly there's a span in like the 90s where
you didn't
Gamera
want to watch
movies
Godzilla, so he watched fake Godzilla, rip-off Godzilla. Brilliant.
It's not my fault that you can't sit through a movie that's not dubbed, okay? Jeez.
Yeah, well done.
I watched all this in its original Japanese as God intended, okay? With the subtitles.
Yeah, I bet we can watch it with subtitles too.
They went
by, correct.
Wow.
They went by faster than in most of the Godzilla movies, so I had a bit of trouble keeping up sometimes. But I think they were glitching out a bit too and like disappearing and reappearing. That might be my browser.
Wow, they would not have worked for me then.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just that might be an issue with my browser more than anything because it's been doing weird stuff. But yeah.
Yeah. Alright, what else? What was the first one? Was that like a bull?
The first monster was Gauss for the first time. Yeah. Gauss is supposed to be like his main. Gauss is like his main villain. He's like the bird one, you know. He's supposed to be Gamera's main villain in the lore.
Yeah, no, I actually meant the one in the tunnel, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
The bird is like a meat-based pterodactyl. It's really weird. What was the one in the tunnel then?
I forgot its name. I've got the wiki page open, so I'll check.
So you're gonna make two videos about all the Godzilla movies, and then you're gonna make one about all the Gamera movies too.
Yeah, it'll be great. Jiger was the big lizard.
It's just a full-on pivot of what your channel's all about.
No, it'll be fun. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gamera versus Jiger.
That big lizard or
God, it looks so stupid.
like boar or whatever it is. That was like probably the least interesting monster, I'd say, out of all of them. Yeah. But yeah, it was still fun to see him get like flipped over and stuff, you know. Just like
like a fairly helpless lizard guy.
Yeah. That one really didn't stand. Most of them really didn't stand a chance against Gamera at all. Even Virus, who's like built up so much throughout the season, and then he's split right in half too. And stuff, you know?
Yeah. Oh my God. They actually had Kusula, and he was just murdered. Yeah. Pretty good. Oh, that was Virus. Okay. So what was the one who put the beam? No, who's the one who infected Gamera? Was that wasn't Virus, was it? The one who fortified him his tail.
I guess that'd be another Gauss variant or something.
So weird that one would be able to do it, just like the clone.
No.
And like, how is that so stupid? Like, why can you put your fragile tail into his mouth when he has razor sharp teeth? Just bite the thing.
Yeah. Well, it's a strong tail, you know.
Well, he didn't try biting it at all.
I don't know. He couldn't because his mouth was held open by the tail.
Clearly.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a little bit of flimsy stuff going on in some of these, but you know, you have to.
Yeah. All right. I guess that was Gamera. I guess everyone likes it, and I thought it was okay.
Yeah, it's great. I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weep stuff.
No,
the Digimon of Godzilla.
If you want to come back and do actual Godzilla stuff, we can.
We're definitely gonna do Shin Godzilla and New York Godzilla.
Oh, I don't know about that one. The American Godzilla, the first one.
the Bryan Cranston kill-off? I don't know.
No, I thought you were talking about the other one, the 90s American reboot one.
Yeah, that's the one I want to do.
No. That's the bad one, though.
That's the first one I saw. I must do it.
But it's the worst one. Oh.
No, you're wrong.
Oh, I don't think I'm wrong.
Yeah, it'll be brilliant. You'll see.
In one of the movies like made right after that, they have a bit where like Godzilla fights, like actual Japanese Godzilla fights the American one, and he kills it in like one hit.
Brilliant. Yeah. Yes.
So like no one over in Japan liked that one, I guess, and yeah, like none of the
all the more reason to like
wonder
it.
Why.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I like it. You know, it's.
Oh, there you go.
It's adapted properly to American audiences, not just dubbed in.
No, he doesn't even look like Godzilla though. In the 2014 one, they at least made him look right. You know. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, that one was fine, but I thought it was underwhelming.
Yeah, he doesn't even fight another monster in the '98 movie though.
Yeah, but he lays like a million eggs.
Yeah, that sucks though. It's just worse Jurassic Park.
I know, I love it.
No, why?
Well, we're doing it, and you're doing it. You're doing all the Godzilla movies, so you gotta do it.
That's true. I'm gonna have to do it eventually, but yeah.
Well, yeah, and I'm gonna record a thing where I want to be inserted into your video, defending this great movie.
I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I mean, I have been doing a thing where for some of these movies, I've been watching them like with my little brother, and he gives his review after mine. So you could do my little brother review for the American '98 Godzilla, I guess. I don't know.
Wow, you're just like Mauler when he puts clips of his stupid ass, fat ass family into the.
Does he do that? I didn't know he did that. Oh.
Well, he did for Ant-Man. It was terrible.
I don't know. It's fun.
I disavow.
You disavow Mauler?
No, you.
Yeah, you don't want to crush your chances with Mauler. Damn.
No, it's like, how dare you?
I don't know. I'm team anti-Mauler, so that's
Yeah.
All right.
Like,
wow.
If you watch his video, there's like no way that you can think that his family's at the right volume of microphone or whatever.
I don't know about his family. I'm not ready to shit on his family, but yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was Gamera. Now let's talk about Fionna and Cake. Adventure Time.
Yeah. Another thing I like. Yeah, there, I said it.
Oh yeah, so I made both of you watch this, and you've not seen Adventure Time, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen Adventure Time at all. Like, well, I've seen like a couple episodes here and there, but yeah, it's very little.
Oh, how much did you see, Weekend?
I just watched the first few seasons, and I didn't watch it.
Ah, damn, missing out. It gets only better, as you've seen just now.
Yeah. This show was pretty good.
Oh wait.
I don't know.
Yeah, so how did you feel about the fact that you didn't fully know what happened in the end of Adventure Time, but then I guess you're all caught up now.
I mean, it was pretty confusing, honestly, especially at the start, where like they have the episode about Fionna and Cake, and then the next episode is about some guy. And like, I picked up that he's the Ice King, and I know he's got his struggles with his morality or whatever, and I knew that going in, so figuring out who he was made it make more sense, but yeah.
Yeah, so I saw the third episode of Adventure Time as a refresher on the Ice King, and the Ice King had kidnapped 6 princesses because he wants to marry one of them, but he wants to kidnap all of the princesses so that he can choose the right one. Okay. And then Finn and Shake just trick him by making him think that the princesses are having a great time inside the cell, so he goes into the cell and then they jump him. This is brilliant writing.
Okay. Yeah.
So that ridiculous character is now a broken man because the crown had driven him insane.
Yeah.
But they have, in fact, reversed the curse on him by removing the crown. And now he's just a regular old dude full of regret, sadly.
With his wife who became an elder god or whatever's going on with that.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't really get that. Yeah.
I actually watched the episode for that one as well, which was also a really good episode. It was a bit weird though. Like the elder god just appears out of nowhere, and then
that's what they do, right? There's not going to be much warning before an elder god shows up.
Oh, it's like, hi guys, chaos is here.
Yeah.
Gobe's like the avatar of chaos.
Yeah.
From what I read. So.
Yeah, it's just that there was like this big battle, and then they decided not to have the battle, and they just ended up like resolving the issues. But then the elder god shows up, like, oh, are you annoyed there isn't a battle? But I guess it was actually caused by Betty being like into the science stuff and trying to harness his power. I don't know, maybe she summoned him. Maybe I should have watched more episodes. Adventure Time is so good. I almost wish I could binge it all, but I guess I probably won't have time. Anyways,
how many episodes of that are there, like, per season? Is it just like, I know there's like 10 seasons of that.
I think there might be 13 seasons. There's like a few seasons that came out afterwards as well.
And there's like the movie or something too, where they reveal Jake is dead. I know that.
Oh, is that a movie? Oh,
I
damn.
think
What's
so.
that called?
I don't know. I saw like people talking about that on Twitter.
No, there's like a mini series. Distant Lands.
No, I don't think Distant.
There are 4 episodes.
Distant Lands is like a prequel, I think.
No, it's like that's the catch-all term for all the 4 episodes that came out under that.
Okay.
Well, and that had changed.
Yeah, 4-hour-long specials. Okay.
Yeah. And then one of those episodes is the thing where Jake and Finn are reunited in the afterlife.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess Jake dies in the.
Oh, I guess it's fucking spoilers. Sorry, guys.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I'm probably not gonna watch the old show. I don't know.
I mean, I guess I would recommend that people start by watching Fionna and Cake because it's probably the best Adventure Time. So I guess they are gonna get that spoiler eventually that Jake is dead.
I mean, it was really confusing going into it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it's weird. Like when you start a new show, you'd think they wouldn't steep it in so much like lore from the old stuff, but I don't know. They really do.
Well, I mean, they actually made like a few miniseries where they have that basically, but I guess none of them were as good as this.
I don't know.
So yeah, but what do you think of the storyline then?
I thought it was pretty good. You know, like I'm honestly struggling to remember too much right now because I saw it, but I saw it more than like a week ago. So, but yeah,
weekend.
Yeah, it's like we start with Fionna, and she's having like dreams of adventure with this winter wizard who's a ripoff of Tuxedo Mask. Obviously, that was the inspiration for it. And she wakes up and she's stuck in the real world, and her cat likes ice for some reason. And then it's like the first 3 episodes are more like a setup to the bigger plot. And then the cat is teleported in Simon's situation, and we see Simon, formerly the Ice King, who is fucking depressed about where he is in his life right now.
Yeah.
And trying to bring back Betty, still obsessed with her. And
Finn tries to cheer him up and stuff, and it's just horrible. What happened to Finn? Why is he so big? He looks really weird.
Well, he was a kid and then he grew up.
Yeah,
but
this is like after the finale. So this is like adult. This is like you see the tattoo of Jake in his heart. Like this is post Jake.
Yeah, I get that this is like I just don't know how he turned out like huge though. That's the only thing that gets me.
Like Jack.
Yeah, he's really big and he's got like the massive beard and stuff.
Well, I think he's like literally 12 at the start of the show, and then he's still like the size of other people, you know. I guess everyone's just small.
Maybe.
Like all the candy people.
I guess.
I think Simon is maybe a small guy too.
Yeah, but he's pretty short. He's shorter than Finn for sure.
I mean, he's still taller than the candy people.
Oh, yeah.
So that's... But yeah, I guess Finn is like living his best life, being fulfilled and stuff. Be punching bears and stuff.
They show Marcy and the bubblegum princess for like a second when they're getting tattoos and stuff. And Marcy's like this. If you watch just this show, I think Marcy comes off pretty horrible. Because she's like she gets a call from her depressed like adopted father or whatever, and she just completely blows him off. Can't even hear him. I don't know. and that's all of her in this whole show. And I know like that she's big character in the rest of it, but yeah.
And it's while she's pranking this tattoo guy because her tattoo just heals, and Bubblegum can't be tattooed because he's made of bubblegum.
Yeah, just like wasting that poor thing's time and ink and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they come off great, but then I guess we see alternate versions of them. So
yeah, well, half of them are evil in those too. So I don't know.
Yeah, those were pretty evil.
Yeah, I guess
you see how much worse she could be.
Yeah, there's like Marcus and whatever the good bubblegum guy, whatever his name was. I don't remember what his name was. But yeah.
Yeah, I almost forget. Marshall, right.
Yeah.
Marcus Lee.
Oh.
Marshall Lee.
No idea, actually. Wait. I guess he's a baker in this version.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Gary? Gary, yeah.
Gary, yeah.
Gary and Marshall, yeah.
Okay. Gary and Marshall. No matter what universe, they have sexual tension.
Yeah, like, apparently.
Like even in the vampire apocalypse future, like Marceline's still fucking with her because I think she's infatuated with bubblegum.
I don't know what
she is
the
pretty cool as an army general.
Yeah, as the star
with that huge tank. I meant bubblegum. I love.
Yeah.
Her also hat. Haircut.
Yeah, I prefer
Star's pretty cool too, of course. Just full on evil, just sucking her employees dry, murdering them for no reason.
Yeah, the crazy candy apocalypse world with all the Nosferatus running around. They're like the monster vampires instead of the like nice Dracula vampires. It's kind of
Oh yeah, so I guess like the original vampires we had in Adventure Time, what were they? I guess we had. Actually, I don't know. There was like one other episode about them fighting vampires, but I didn't actually see it. Not recently, anyways. So.
Oh.
I guess Marceline's dad is actually a demon. But
yeah, the Vampire King.
Yeah, that guy was weird. I don't know.
Well, the Vampire King is some. I meant like in the original show. She is.
Like I like that the Adventure Time kind of grew up with its audience. Does that make sense? Because when Colonel Bubblegum goes, "Why is the sky still dark?" and the Vampire King just shows the body of the huntress with the arrows. That's like fuck.
Yeah, that's.
I was like, oh damn, I like it.
This is like, I don't know if I didn't know that this was going to be like R-rated going in, but they've got. I'm pretty sure they had at least one fuck and like lots of blood going on in this show. It's almost as gruesome as Gamera was.
And Fiona's like on dependent states of undress, like when she took out her pants in the first episode. Like, we're just doing it. Nude.
Yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about the character designs because like the little like baby like 2 dots in a line kind of face kind of works for Finn, in that old show, but in this where they all have like wavy detailed hair and all this stuff as well, it's a weird contrast. I don't know.
I mean, she is kind of blobby anyways, so I think it still works. Like, it wasn't not, like anatomically correct or whatever.
It like distracted me for the first couple episodes, but then it kind of got used to it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it works with Simon, I guess, at least.
Yeah. He's got like glasses, so it just, I don't know.
Oh yeah. Yeah. To hide the beady eyes, perfect.
Yeah. I like the universe where they go where everyone has a nose and a more detailed eyes and stuff.
Farmland. Yeah, farmland. Yeah. I like that Finn there. Oh, yeah.
It's like Mad Max with the farm thing, and the drama in that episode was kind of lacking, I think. It didn't quite get to the heights of the vampire episode and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah, the vampire episode is actually, like, I think one of the more enjoyable episodes.
Yeah, that's like a universe you could do a whole show on, too. Like, yeah.
Yeah. And the farmland episode, while most of the show. Well, most of the episode is just like I think it's wacky, wacky farmland apocalypse.
Farmland,
like the ending.
Yeah, the apocalypse parts are interesting still.
Yeah.
No, but when fucking Finn got stabbed in the head, holy shit! Like, I was like, my hero. Oh my god.
Yeah.
My bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, the Scarab doesn't mess around. He just wants to murder everyone. It's crazy.
I fucking hate that. I hate that guy.
that guy is friggin' weird. Is he from something else? Is he in the show before that, or is he new to this? Or...
I don't think so. Unless I have you. I think you've watched more episodes than me, Florian.
I probably have watched them all, but I wouldn't remember much.
Okay, I'm like looking at Wikipedia. Oh no, it's like a Fionna and Cake enemy.
Okay.
Really? Damn, I saw him somewhere else.
Well,
yeah, hey,
I know Fionna and Cake are like vaguely in the other show, right? Like they appear once or twice or something.
Yeah, I think, but they're entirely disconnected from everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, the way they squared that circle is by having Fionna and Cake be like an illegal fantasy that was cooked up by Prismo.
Yeah. Prismo is weird. I assume he's from Adventure Time as well, but I did not.
He's from Adventure Time, big time.
I thought it was going to be like a weird, bizarre framing device or something with him watching it on the TV show, but no, they just go and visit him. So I don't know.
Yeah, he's always in his weird room like that. And he normally has his shit together, but then in this episode he's like really let himself go.
Yeah, he's all disheveled.
And
drinking beer.
He's not allowed to create this fan fiction universe, so he's hidden it inside of the Ice King's mind, which is pretty funny. I don't know why he did that. I think he could have just asked the Ice King to wish for it, and then it would have been legal. But whatever, I guess.
Is that how that works? You just wish for it, and it becomes real, or?
Well, he is the wish master, so yeah, he has the power to do wishes, just not for himself.
I guess so.
Yeah, but that's the funny thing, right? Like the higher ups of the meta people are like, oh, Prismo is cool. We don't really care. But Scarab's just so retarded and autistic about it. It's like, oh no, it has to be like this.
Yeah, he needs
he broke the
rules followed. Yeah, he's like he's like a Fairly Odd Parents villain or something.
Yeah, like he's a more psychotic Lemon Grab who can actually alter reality. That's what he feels like.
Yeah, Lemon Grab wasn't in this. I remember watching, I think one of the full episodes of Adventure Time I've seen is about Lemon Grab, and he just wasn't in this show. It was so sad.
He had a cameo though when they were flipping the channels. It was
I saw him for a sec there. He's popped up, and they had his face on some banners in the background, and there were those.
But they had like the other version of him, the gender swapped version.
Yeah, they had like Olsen twin versions.
Yeah, there was the Fionna Cake verse. Yeah, they tried the cookies made by Gary, right?
Yeah,
and they decided, this is shit.
They hated them, and they kicked in part of his store or something as they walked out.
Yeah.
Even though they said it tasted fine, but it wasn't exciting enough. Damn.
I don't remember what their weird complaint was.
These wacky rich folk.
Yeah. Lemon Grab. So in the episode where there was this big fight, they actually had I guess most of the character arcs resolved. So they just had Princess Bubblegum leading an army, and then her weird parents leading another army, and they had the Ice King and several villains. And Princess Bubblegum had Lemon Grab on her team, so I guess he was a good guy at that point. Yeah, I guess he didn't make it into that, but I saw there was a Minecraft episode where he was trying to grow a lemon tree, but then it turned into an apple tree, and he found it unacceptable.
Oh yeah, that's what he shouts, right? Unacceptable. Yeah.
Unacceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
So he was Justin Roiland, I think, but now he's he's not.
Well,
it's a different voice. It's a different voice.
Well, he still sounded pretty realistic in that one scene that he had.
That was so funny. Like he was trying to get the horse or the donkey to drink from the glass. That's so weird.
Yeah,
crazy lemon grab.
I don't know.
And he was so close to the camera when he screamed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and then I think my favorite episode was the like dead universe where the Lich King won or whatever. Is that like a thing?
No, the Lich is like one of the big enemies in Adventure Time.
Yeah.
One of the things I like about Adventure Time, like can I segue for a bit and just say, like I like how unhinged Adventure Time gets. I remember this one episode way back when where there was this deer that just had like how the deer have like the hooves, right? Yeah. And this fucking deer just takes out the hooves like gloves. And so he has hands and then he just beats people up. And that was so unhinged. Like this is that type of universe. Yeah, and what other fucking creepy enemies are there? Well, like how peppermint butter suddenly becomes evil, and the Lich is like this weird out of genre villain that is so intimidating whenever he fucking appears. It's like
he's
it's
really
like fucking over.
Scary.
But doesn't he get defeated immediately all the time?
Yeah, but when he's there, like it's like the comedy stops, right? Like it's fucked up time. Then it happens in Fionna and Cake where they're like cease, and then
you just
show's
grabs
over.
Yeah, he's like a super Sith Lord or something. So you can just freeze time around them and mess with them. I don't know.
Yeah, and then Betty just destroys him.
Yeah, it just turns him into some polygon. Yeah, don't fuck with my husbando.
Yeah, so I guess Gold Betty is just like completely insane in some ways, but she made her one wish was to have the power to protect Simon. So I guess whenever Simon's in trouble, then she's alert, I guess. But any other time, she doesn't really have any powers.
Doesn't give a fuck. But I think the conversation in Simon's head, I think that was like Gold Betty, right?
Yeah, I think
when they were
so.
Yeah.
There's a bit where he's getting like thrown out of it, and she like turns into Betty for like a split second there, right, or something.
Yeah. But then she takes the bus. He's alone.
No, it's like that's the theme of the show, right? We should get over it.
Yeah.
I mean,
like, there's like
I guess you should try to moving on.
Well, I think they should make more. Okay, I think they should make an entire prequel series just about about Simon and Betty. That's what I want to see.
They should have
magic though. It would just be them wandering around doing archaeology or whatever, right?
Well, there's some magic. I mean, he pretty gradually turned into the Ice King.
I think Florian would like it like before sunrise, but it's just Betty and Simon. Or like just them talking and walking around. I think people would watch that actually.
There could be like 10 seasons of just Simon and Betty.
I don't know about that. Maybe like a special or something. That might. But I don't know.
A universe where they're happy and they get together, right? Like that would be nice.
I'm fine with them just having brief moments of happiness, and then the bad thing still happens, you know.
No.
Like Romeo and Juliet, you know, just the love that can't happen.
Yeah. There's a lot of themes in the show of like accepting your reality and stuff. Like there's I don't know. There's like and
like it's like
with Fionna and Cake not wanting to go back to their boring normal world, and then they decide it's all right at the end, you know.
Yeah, no, because it's like the scarab was just going to destroy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that when Fionna said, "Oh, I'm just a normal girl and I can't do magic and shit, but we have to do something." That's like I like that part. It just strengthens that theme.
Yeah. Oh, one of my favorite bits, when Cake turned into Godzilla, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
was pretty accurate Godzilla silhouette too. I don't know.
Well,
they got it right.
But Fiona turned into a giant.
Yeah, that too.
This is one of my top 10 fantasies, she says.
Yeah, I think that was her top biggest one. I don't remember.
Yeah, maybe.
Was that her third? Oh no. Cake talking was her third. I remember.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think I think her getting big is her like top fantasy.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that she had multiple of them. Wow.
Yeah.
How fulfilling this must have been for her.
Yeah. You got everything she wanted, and I think part of it is like, you think you want the world to be all magical fantasy adventure crap, and then you almost die 7 times in the span of 5 hours, and that dream goes away pretty quick.
Cakes don't die that often,
Yeah, I think Finn and Jake are just built different.
Yeah,
well, no, I mean, they don't have the scarab haunting them through realities.
No. And when
Finn,
Fiona realized
loses
maybe
his damn arm, right? And he's still up to go run around and cut up giant frogs and shit. So
yeah.
No, he got sliced by the magic bear, and he's like, "Oh, cool scar," but it doesn't look cool. It looks like it fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and when Fiona realized maybe this adventuring shit isn't that good, when she killed the candy people, and it's like she had an existential crisis in the next world. Like, oh no,
well,
maybe I'm a bad guy.
Well, she wasn't exactly like being good at it then, so makes sense.
No, it's like a nice perspective flip where Finn's like the happy adventure guy with little introspection. Then Fiona's like, oh, well, me.
Well, I don't think Finn just murders like a bunch of candy people. Like, he would know better than to just go in and slice some people up.
Yeah.
No, but
that universe is weird too.
Well, yeah.
Like the Ice King, the sane Ice King universe.
Yeah.
The Winter King, yeah.
Honestly, they should have left it as it was. I don't know. He should have just been allowed. It was fine. Ice King was doing good and all his
they
people.
They didn't even do anything. They just touched the crown and then the curse broke.
Yeah,
like the Ice King actually did it to himself.
It broke with True Love's kiss or whatever, right? Like Shrek.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait.
But then she died. Then he died because he aged 1,000,000 years when he took off the crown.
Yeah. It's weird. So I guess he ages, but like the bubblegum people don't, or something too. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why Simon didn't age when the crown was removed, but I guess I must have missed the part where.
Yeah, it's true.
Wait, no, that happened. Nice, I didn't miss that part. Yeah, it's weird why he aged. I guess it's just like Gamera, where he just turns to dust for no reason,
Yeah.
Rip.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty strange.
What do you think of the Fionna and Cake as like characters? Because I thought there were some moments at the start where I thought Fiona might be horrible, but she wasn't, because she goes into.
Fiona is very bratty for a long time.
Yeah, like she quits her job and then she goes up to Gary and like tries to get him to quit his job too. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Was his job any good? I mean, I think he was trying to quit anyways.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah. He wanted to start his own business selling those the little candy people things.
Well, he probably should have done that. He should be a prince. So I guess probably working for someone is probably not the best for him. But yeah, I mean, Fiona is just terrible at jobs. But I guess it makes sense because she was trying to rescue Cake, who had disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty tragic.
Yeah, she brought her cat
Cake
on the
sick?
tour bus, which seems like a bad idea. I don't know.
Well,
the
cat was sick, so
yeah.
It was a strange event. I guess it's what happens when you have like the brain of a hero, but you're stuck in a mundane job.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I must save this cat, but then oh no, I lost my job because of the cat.
Mm-hmm. How does the multiverse thing work? Like, because there's like, you know, Fiona has these dreams of being the great hero like Finn was and stuff. But then, like, the candy people, all of them are doomed to just be pastries that are eaten and aren't people at all. So there's, like, no living equivalent for any of them. It's weird.
No, I'm pretty sure some of the candy people turned into, like, weird humanoids, like the... I'm pretty sure, like... I don't... Maybe not. I feel like...
I don't know.
Who was the rich guy who almost bought, like, Gary's?
Oh, those
cakes?
were the Lemon Grab sisters. Oh no, there was the guy.
One.
I don't know who that was.
I feel like that might have been like that fat donut type creature. Maybe not. I mean, hard to tell. I guess they probably just morphed into regular people or whatever.
Yeah, maybe. I hope they're out there somewhere and they're not, because that's a bad deal if you're like the alternate version of some fantastical creature, but you're just a thing in this world. I don't know.
Well, I guess they were created by Princess Bubblegum. I don't think they were even alive.
Yeah.
But then Gary creates these pastries, but I guess they don't come to life because there's no magic. Tragic.
I don't know.
Yeah, so... Well, I'm glad everyone enjoyed it, at least.
Yeah, it's
it was
good
nice.
little show. Yeah.
I think the sequel, if they're gonna do like a series, you remember when the Scarab guy goes, I want it to be a dark murder noir mystery. Maybe they're gonna explore that. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Not exactly like an Adventure Time series in that universe, but not necessarily involving Fiona or Finn or any of the characters. Because I think that universe is rich enough so you can tell other stories.
Yeah. There's
I mean, I think Fionna and
into.
Cake deserve more adventures.
Maybe they'll be the ones who will be headlining that, since it's like a Scarab joint. So it's like,
is he evil? Is Scarab still evil? Damn.
Probably, or at least he's like the dungeon master behind the scenario. We'll see.
I guess he turns into a shadow creature like Prismo. In the
Yeah,
end.
I think he's like a meta character, right? So maybe he'll become a Prismo Junior.
Yeah, well, he wanted to be the new Wishmaster, right, or something.
Yeah.
I think that was his real motivation. I
guess he's enough of a troll to be a wishmaster. I mean, Prismo grants some terrible wishes a lot, you know. We see him annoy a guy, and then he's just like, I wish you would pick up the phone. And then he says, yeah, wish granted. But what did that guy do to get that wish? Tragic.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy who's trapped in the old-timey movie for forever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, wow, that poor guy.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh my god.
Man, Prismo just ruined that guy's life.
Yeah. He's just screwed forever, probably. Like,
Yeah.
Like, Prismo's not gonna like notice, right? Or care ever.
I hope
stuck.
he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of stuff really bad happens, I guess, in these multiverses.
Yeah. There's the squirrel who keeps on getting like kidnapped to return to his tree and stuff. He just wants to be a little apple merchant. I love something about that guy's voice acting was really good. That squirrel mitt just made me laugh.
Yeah, I think he might be one of those famous voice actors. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Just like when we see him the first time in Adventure Time, he's just happy to be in his tree, and he tells Jake
he's in Adventure Time too?
Yeah, he just tells Jake that you're part of the tree now, just like me.
Oh.
And Jake tells him, like, don't you want to leave? And he's like, I can never leave the tree.
That's great.
Yeah, poor guy. And I guess that when we see him in this show, Cake just meets him, and he he helps her with her translator thing, and then Cake goes on to murder everyone.
Yeah.
Cake goes to town, and she goes to the pillow person and tears him up.
Yeah. She eats she bites the hot dog, and the hot dog turns into a real hot dog. Which I thought that was going to be a time a guy turns into a friggin' regular hot dog.
Oh no, he might have.
And that's it.
Oh no.
What?
We're losing
You
it.
cut out. You cut out, man. Hello.
Oh, me? Shoot.
Yeah.
Shit. Hello?
Everything you said for like the past 30 seconds, we didn't hear.
Oof. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure
It's
you
like
can remember what it was.
yeah, just that like, you know, I thought it would be like a subplot that the hot like that their existence in the world is like turning the land of Ooh into a horrible boring world or something too, you know. But it's just they just turn the one hot dog into a regular hot dog, and that's it. They never bring that up again.
That was a really strange part. I mean, they change like random things that sometimes are helpful, you know.
Yeah.
Like how she dispels the magic, I think, on the Winter King, or was that just True Love's kiss?
Yeah. I don't know. It's really weird.
Yeah, I guess they should have done something with that. How strange.
Most of the show is really, really tight on that, but there's a couple of little dropped plot threads or something, or just dropped ideas, I think.
Yeah. So people are really getting sick of multiverse stuff, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know how.
I didn't think it would be a multiverse show, and I was kind of annoyed to start with, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, every time something has a multiverse, it's almost guaranteed that I like it. I don't know how people feel differently.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
at this point, it's just like, it's almost kind of boring to me, you know, like just...
I mean, this wasn't boring, right?
No, it wasn't boring because of, like, the characters, though. Like, the multiverses they went to were kind of interesting, but they weren't, like, that special, most of them, I don't think. I don't know.
I mean, it makes perfect sense because
I think
they are, like, some weird versions of someone else, and they go to other places where there's also other weird versions.
Yeah, well...
I think it's not necessarily the multiverse. It's like the setup to getting there and finding the crown that makes it interesting. Not necessarily the idea of just having a multiverse.
That's true. It doesn't just happen to the main character and then the show is about them getting out of it or whatever, you know? Which, like, Spider-Verse does that sort of thing well.
I mean, it literally is about them getting back to their own world, really.
Well, they at a certain point, yeah, when their thing breaks or whatever, right? But
I mean, it's just like the hero's journey, but then the fantasy world is just the multiverse, you know?
Yeah, but it's like set up, like the stakes are set up properly before we have the first multiverse thing happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not like in Spider-Man where it's just, I don't know, there's
I like how they set that up. It's like a gradual build-up. It's like the setup of the show is very good. It's like there's like the mystery, then the third episode brings everything together, and the magical, whimsical, and occasionally dark episodes happen until we have a satisfying conclusion. And Fionna verse is now canon, so you can't fuck with it. I mean, canon or like what is authorized? I forgot.
I think they said canon at some point, but authorized.
Yeah, I guess canonized was what they said. Weirdly.
Yeah, well, that's the thing now. It's like super meta. It's like
it's super meta.
They did that in friggin' the second Spider-Verse too, where they're talking about the canon of the franchises and stuff. Yeah. It's like that's almost too far. Like, that sort of thing has to stop at some point, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Man, I wasn't too happy with the second Spider-Verse. I feel like it needed a proper ending and a proper... It wasted way too much time at the start as well.
I love that one. That's like one of my favorite movies. I don't know.
Everyone loves it. I know I'm the only one. But yeah, like, what times do you actually not like a multiverse? Because I feel like it's always good.
It's a little bit tired in the Marvel stuff right now, especially. I don't know. Like the MCU.
Multiverse of Madness was actually pretty fun.
I like that one. That was fun. But like...
Well, that was the main one that did that.
There's like the Loki show. There's like fucking
Loki's
Quantum...
also
The Ant-Man
really good.
movie got into it a little bit. Like, I don't know.
Well, not really. Ant-Man just went to the quantum world, which is
yeah, but there's like there's still
to that.
mentions of like, oh, there's multiversal Kangs, and then there's gonna be the Kang movie where there's all the Kangs or whatever, and there were all the Kangs in the Ant-Man too. So I don't know. It's really it's weird. I think there's too much of it. They need to.
I mean, that was just foreshadowing. No, I don't know. I feel like the multiverse is actually always interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I know there's like I keep hearing about so much new stuff that also does the multiverse. I can't think of a lot right now, but there's like more and more shows that decide that that's what they got to do, and it's I don't know, man.
But it's always great.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh well.
If everything does it, it starts to get a bit much, like all at once. Like every piece of media doing this one plot thread. I don't know.
Oh, everything all at once. That was a good one too.
I guess that's the thing. I've heard that one.
I really can't.
Well. I haven't seen that.
I can't actually think of anyone that did it poorly. Huh.
Oh.
Weekend, you know about all the bad media, right? Do you know any bad multiverse stuff? I guess he died.
Oh,
I can't. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of any right now because it's like what 3:30 a.m.
Shoot. Yeah.
You're putting me on the spot. I can't think of any. I'm sure I can think of something.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah.
I've been hyper focusing on Fionna and Cake.
Yeah.
I'm sure there is. I'm confident there's a shitty multiverse thing out there.
Let's
Marvel.
just say it like Doctor Who.
No, Marvel's great. How dare you?
Yeah.
List of
Rick and Morty's still going on, and it kind of started this, right? Like a little bit, at least.
Well, yeah, but they did it.
Oh, there's the Flash was a big one. That was complete crap.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I'm just looking at like lists now. Things with the multiverse in them.
Like, they didn't actually do much with the multiverse. Like, the Flash is actually a time travel story, I think.
Yeah, but like but just throwing it in at the end and having like, here's fan service freaking Christopher Reeve and
the Flash goes to a different universe or timeline where there is a different Batman. Was that a different timeline?
I think they just like in that I haven't seen that movie, but the feeling I get is that they just kind of pretend that it's all the same thing. Also, I don't know.
That movie is actually also good. So.
Oh right.
Nope, my point still stands.
Most people are saying it's terrible. I don't know, but
no, they're not. You're delusional.
Yeah. What is the movie score? It's like, it's at like 63 is higher than I thought it would be actually, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Jeez.
And Rotten Tomatoes is not really in favor of... Like, the audience score is 83%.
I don't care what the audience score says, though.
Oh, fuck off. The audience knows more than the critics.
No, I know that's the conceit of your channel and stuff, but I'm sorry. I think that's... I don't buy that.
The critics are always stupid, okay?
No.
I know.
No, they were right about The Last Jedi, and they've been right ever since, okay? I know that was the big branching point for this whole debate, but yeah.
The Last Jedi was fine.
Yeah, well, everyone whined about it though. That's where Mahler came from.
Right now.
Should we get into a big Star Wars sequel?
No.
Oh my god.
Debate?
Oh my.
No, there's no multiverse.
You like The Last Jedi?
Yeah, I thought it was fine. I haven't seen it in years now. It might be crappier. I think if the third movie had been great, it would have people would have remembered Last Jedi a lot more favorably.
Yeah, it would have definitely been.
Yeah, because I think they set up some interesting stuff at least that I wanted to see play out, and then they just undid it all. So
I mean,
whatever. The ball.
I mean, the movies are fine individually. They just don't make a good trilogy, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Rise of Skywalker is kind of lame, no matter how you watch it. I think, but it's
Yeah. The Last Jedi feels like an ending rather than a continuation.
That's true. Part of it is that they got Rian Johnson to just make his own damn movie, and he did tie up too much stuff that wasn't really, that should have been tied up in the third one, I guess, too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna make a comeback, like if you're gonna make a movie after The Last Jedi, it should be like years after.
Yeah.
It's like what, 12 rebellion people afterwards confirmed alive.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Well, they did have a bit of a time jump there, you know? Like, it wasn't, like, right after, like, Last Jedi from the other one.
Okay, decades, probably. Like, you can't bring back the rebellion after you got home.
Well,
it's hilarious how stupid the story is, considering that they're now trying to make these series expand on it all.
There's
it's so wild.
And the series that they're doing it's not past what do you call that last shitty movie? Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
they're not doing sequels to that.
No,
they're going right back to the original trilogy for all of this stuff.
Like, it's like
No, actually Ahsoka I think is. Wait, when is Ahsoka?
Well, no, it's not. It's like during,
also,
I think, because it's like Princess Leia saved Ahsoka, right? Or one of them in a hearing. What's the fuck? Hera.
I don't know.
Like, C-3PO came out and said, "Oh, what's this droid doing here?"
Did they really put C-3PO in that fucking
Princess
show?
Leia.
Oh yeah, they definitely had C-3PO. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Why C-3PO?
No, he made sense. Was that actually Leia? I actually saw that and I forgot.
No, I don't think Leia showed up, but he said like there's a message from Princess Leia and
oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All I know is the Emperor was hiding out in Fortnite during that period, so there's all sorts of room for other villains to show up, I guess.
Well, I'm pretty sure the conceit of Ahsoka is that they brought back a big bad who's gonna be like the next big threat.
Yeah, I heard that they ruined him.
He's so. Yeah, oh my god, guys! Oh my god, I'm gonna rant a bit. Oh,
well, actually, I think they ruined Ahsoka because Ahsoka and that little girl just brought him back for no goddamn reason, and it was so easily avoidable.
Yeah.
What was your rant?
Like, one of the things that Prawn does is give the girl. What's the fucking girl's name? The girl I dislike.
Oh yeah, she's
I didn't watch Ahsoka. I quit
not
after
Ahsoka.
Fucking Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I think that was a good call.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You missed out on Andor, you fool.
No, people keep saying that's good.
Like,
I don't buy
it's the best. Andor is the fucking best.
Like, okay, for Andor, it's like everything is shit, but this one piece of cake.
Sabine, her name is Sabine.
Sabine, thank you. Like they're already in the Dark World planet, and he's like, oh, you can have all your weapons here, and I'm just gonna send some other bodyguards to follow you, because I keep my word. And why would it's so dumb? Like,
how is that keeping your word if you're gonna send
people after? Yeah, okay, that's one. Right, and if you're gonna kill her anyway, fucking kill her already. Like, what's this rigmarole? Oh, I'm actually playing 3D chess. So fucking retarded.
I mean, like, he's less retarded than her. Like, she.
Yeah, no, Sabine just sucks.
Like,
Sabine just sucks. Yeah, I agree.
And why does she suck? Because she loves the other guy, so she's willing to throw the universe to the dogs for the guy.
It's not even clear what, like, is it like a sibling type of love or is it a romantic love? We don't even get that. Like, there's so little back. The problem with another problem with Ahsoka is that there's so little backstory or context provided within the show. You need to have watched
Rebels. You gotta watch
Rebels.
the Clone Wars series, and Rebels. You gotta watch 12 seasons of children's shows to enjoy this show.
I think you can get all the hints, but whatever.
No, I think you could write Ahsoka while informing a new audience so they could catch up. It's just that they didn't do that here.
Doesn't she deal with, like, the wills or whatever? Isn't there, like, a Star Wars multiverse now too involving her specifically?
Yeah,
like...
what the fuck? The world between worlds. Yeah, that's what they call it.
What is that? I don't think I remember.
You remember when Ahsoka got bodied by the cool Jedi guy and she fell into some sort of dimension with Anakin? That's the world between worlds. Ooh, and it's like some sort of
Oh my god.
space outside space and time.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think that sets up a multiverse. It's just like maybe a place for dead people.
No, but in the show, in the Rebels, Ezra sees that Ahsoka was about to die. Then he pulls her out of it, and she's in the space thing, in the world between worlds. It's a thing.
I mean, whatever. It doesn't seem that important yet. We'll see, I guess.
Well, I think whatever sums up Ahsoka. So can we talk about Fionna and Cake?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought Ahsoka was going well at first, but then the ending was like pretty insane. So whatever.
Yeah.
From what I
You're
gather,
being nice.
they're like setting up Ahsoka to be like the new Star Wars Jesus character. Like she's the new main thing.
It's
Ahsoka the White.
It's just like, oh, we got all the female characters from Star Wars. What are they gonna do? Oh, they're gonna fuck up everything and like release the ancient evil. Cool. Empowerment for women. I mean, I guess that's just season 1, and I guess it might get better. But wow, that's a pretty insane, insane thing to happen. Do we even have anything else to say about Adventure Time now?
I don't know. There's a couple. I'm sure there's cool stuff I'm forgetting. Huh. I took notes on all these things on my phone. I can check that.
Wait.
Yes, bring the notes.
Okay. Wait, I'll just.
I mean, I guess it's so interesting how they get introduced to this world where it's just there's such a destructive force where Cake just destroys these people's livelihood, and then Fionna just sides with Cake.
Yeah. Well, because it's her cat. You know, you gotta side with your cat, even if your cat's an evil monster terrorizing the land that she now inhabits.
Yeah. It just becomes.
Cake is like totally overpowered too. Like the shape-shifting abilities are really, really strong and can do pretty much whatever, right? So.
Well, I mean that's just Shake as well, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't.
It's just that Shake uses more like restraint, but I think he's fought Goliath's enemies and stuff, you know.
Yeah. Remember that bit where Gary goes to see Fionna while she's missing and stuff, and Marshall's like in the apartment, and like the apartment's like ransacked and filled with garbage and everything, and there's like a joke like, no, that's how Fionna has it, except in the first episode that wasn't how the apartment looked at all. So someone must have actually like fucked with the place or something. I don't know.
Maybe it's how they left it when Cake went insane. I don't know.
I don't know.
I kind of get where the conversation went. Even though I just stepped in.
Yeah.
Well,
like how Fiona's room magically became dirty.
Yeah.
I mean, it was messy, but not that like fucked up, right?
Yeah. There wasn't garbage on the floor. I don't know. I think Marshall might have, because he was using her shower. So
don't they immediately see that someone ransacked it afterwards?
No. There's never like
a recall that
thing of that. I don't think. I don't know.
Oh wait, and then I think we see later that Lumpy Space Princess as a man is somehow squatting in this apartment, and then she releases like the scarabs.
Oh yeah, that was.
Is that what happened?
I just that is who that character is, right? Like that's. Yeah. That guy's actually an Adventure Time thing. I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
I had no idea who he was.
Lumpy Space Princess. Yeah, he's an Adventure Time guy.
Yeah. Who's the who's like the really buff like lady who plants the weeds and stuff? Who's that?
I think that was the Hunter Princess.
Oh.
No, yeah, and he's a guy in Fionna Cake Land.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I don't know. Huh.
Yeah, instead of
yeah,
a petite girl, just a huge buff guy.
who likes gardening,
Yeah.
and they end up together probably at the end, right? They garden together.
What, Fiona and him?
Yeah, in the ending, they're planting in the garden.
Well, I mean, that doesn't mean that they're gonna end up together, but okay.
Oh, come on, bro. Like,
I'm
I think
blind to romance.
I think that's the hint.
I don't know.
That's a maybe. That's a maybe.
All right. I mean, yeah, it sure is too bad we might not see any more of them. Like, I can't believe they didn't make a second season. It really would have been nice. Tragic.
Yeah.
How do you know they're not gonna do it again?
I'm sure they're gonna do a second season of this. If it's successful, they'll totally do that.
I mean, I think it was successful. I actually incidentally joined the Adventure Time subreddit, and then I just saw everyone's posting out this. Oh my god, it's a new show.
Yeah.
So that was good. But I mean, I feel like people definitely gave this attention.
Yeah, I barely heard of this outside of, but like I saw it trending on Twitter too at some point, so I don't know.
Yeah, very briefly.
Yeah, however, like many HBO Max subscriptions this drove, I don't know.
Yeah, what's the metrics for that, right?
They never released them. They're like, yeah.
Well, they definitely haven't confirmed the second season, but I guess they haven't fully ruled it out. But it does seem to be like seen as a mini series instead of a reoccurring series. So that's tragic. Yeah.
Well, guys, it's almost 4 o'clock, so I have to bounce.
Yeah.
It's like 4 a.m. my time. I have to like go to sleep. I have work in a few hours.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Well,
nice meeting you.
Subscribe for more
Nice to see you,
reviews.
Purple.
Yeah.
Colonel. Sorry, I was gonna say Purple Channel.
Purple.
Well, have a good one, guys.
Yeah. See ya.
See you.
Thanks for having me, but I'm really sleepy now.
Yeah.
Well, I have to finish my Dome Keeper video, so I mean stream. So you should stay for that.
Oh, I can.
Okay, bye, guys.
That, yeah. Okay.
Hooray! See you weekend.
Yeah.
All right, where is the dome?
My chat's asking if this is the cartoon with the twerking cat, and I don't think Cake ever twerked, despite being named Cake. I don't know. But yeah.
All right, here we go. Continue. So,
All right.
Place your bets. Will I last half an hour? Will I last a full hour?
Yeah. I guess I'll end my stream here of the episode since the episode's done. I give Gamera a game, and I think Fionna and Cake was also game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man, Adventure Time! What a great time.
Yeah. I guess we'll continue over on Florian's channel. So go over to Himsel Games. I should put that. I forgot to change the description. But yeah, go to Himsel Games channel on YouTube and yeah. Goodbye.
Oh sweet, I found water.